Well, hello, everybody. This is Pastor Jay, and I'm coming to you from the Vicarage, and we are here today to do our Saturday Digging Deeper. And again, all this week, we're digging deeper into Acts chapter 12, last verse, and Acts chapter 13, first three verses. And we're talking about fasting for the foundations, or moving the church forward in prayer. In the sermon on last Sunday, I spoke about how the church in the book of Acts only moved forward and was launched into power and authority through fasting, prayer, and worship. And so this week we've talked about those three things, fasting, prayer, and today we're talking about worship. I want to jump right in today and just talk about how important worship is. A.W. Tozer goes so far as to say, any man or woman on this earth who is bored and turned off by worship is not ready for heaven. So when we do not desire to worship God, then we are not making ourselves ready for heaven, because all of heaven is about worship. Worship is about humbling ourselves, and worship is about putting ourselves under the direct control of God. Patrick Mabelog says this: worship is a lifestyle. What you do throughout the day is your act of worship to God. This is why the writer to the Hebrews says, without holiness it is impossible to please God. So be holy because God is holy. Chris Tomlin really divests the church of its modern understanding of worship. So often when we think of worship, we think of music. And Chris Tomlin, who is a wonderful musician and who has written many songs of worship unto God, says this: worship is where God isn't moved by the quality of your voice, but by the condition of your heart. And so we need to make sure as we worship God that our heart is right before Him. Every time I go into the presence of God, I spend some time in confession. I allow the Holy Spirit to examine my heart to see if there is any wicked way in me. Two more thoughts. James Taiwo says, true worship can only come from the heart. Blessings await us when we get personal with God. Jesus said in John chapter 4 to the woman at the well, God is desirous or looking for people who will worship Him in spirit and in truth. It's not about the words of the song. It's not about the rhythm or the beat. It's not about the sound of the song. It's about the sound of our hearts. It's about the quality of our hearts. And so as we worship God, we're looking to fix the quality of our hearts in order to please God. Worship is that desire to please the Lord. John Ortberg says this: I need to worship because without it I lose a sense of wonder and gratitude, and I plod through life with blinders on. One of the things God has been saying to me over the last several years is you need to see what I'm doing. Worship is that discipline of the church wherein we stop plodding through life with blinders on and we truly begin to see the wonderful and gracious work of our God. And worship is our response of thankfulness and gratitude for what He is doing. So in the weeks ahead, we're going to be really focusing on the three things that will help us really gain a strong foundation: fasting, prayer, and worship. I hope you'll join us for Fasting with the Foundations between May 29th and June 8th, between Ascension Day and Pentecost Sunday. Until we meet again, God bless you and be at peace.